It's Judy's turn.
The aim of our curriculum, unlike the goal of the world's learning, is the recognition that judgment in the usual sense is impossible. This is not an opinion, but a fact. In order to judge anything rightly, one would have to be fully aware of an inconceivably wide range of things, past, present, and to come. One would have to recognize in advance all the effects of his judgment on everyone and everything involved in them in any way. And one would have to be certain there is no distortion in his perception, so that his judgment would be wholly fair to everyone on whom it rests now and in the future. Who is in a position to do this? Who, except in grandiose fantasies, would claim this for himself?
Yeah, and what he's saying there is, who would claim, even in your most exalted state or opinion of yourself, that you can do all of that? Because you know how many times we think we know what other people should do, we think we know how they should act, we have, where they should go. And he's saying, do you know everything? Think about it.
I know, but one area that I just keep hanging on to is this war. I am in judgment on it. And I really want to release myself from it. And I tell myself, I give lip service to, I don't know what anything means, but in my heart I'm
Still working on it. Well, that's
feel
what
like
this is all about.
I feel like it's so wrong, and I just, I don't know, just a judgment, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, it's your attack thoughts, you got to give up your attack thoughts, and I start, I'm coming down on myself with cleat shoes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is a journey through the mind training of seeing past the dream. That's where you get out of the upsetting judgments, because it's not to say the war is good, but it's not bad either. It is not real. That's where you get to this place. Okay, now that's a spiritual perspective. You don't have to find the war good. You see, how could you say you're thinking, and that's what we think, something's either bad or good? No.
Or right or wrong.
Right, and when what the Course is saying, something is either real or it's not real. Not good or bad, not right or wrong. It's real or not real. So our perceptions are being lined up with right-mindedness only in terms of, am I seeing reality, or am I seeing an illusion to deceive me about the reality of God's guiltless Son? Am I seeing one of the pictures that are supposed to try to convince me that the separation is real, that we have changed our identity and no longer are one with God and eternal beings? See, so that's why the Spirit's going to sort out your mind in this. But it's going not to good or bad. It's not going to try to make you say that war's good, because you can't say that. But it's going to help you see past it. Remember, it says peace is only above the battleground. It's not in the battleground saying this is a good battle.
Yeah.
It's above it, where you're saying the battle's meaningless. It's a dream state that's trying to deceive the Son of God in a group way about how there are guilty people here and you got to kill them. Well, the Course is saying, no, we are either all innocent or we're all guilty. So it's your choice which mind you're going to listen to, but you can't do this I'm innocent, you're guilty thing and ever awaken to the truth of oneness, which is exactly what the Bible is talking about when it says God is everything and God is oneness. This is not a different message. It's just somehow difficult to get in our little heads. Okay, so you're going for reality or unreality, not good and bad. Because you'll be working your mind in a fever trying to make a war good. It's not good. It's just not really bad either, because it's not stopping the flow of awakening. It's just part of our little temper tantrums in which we're trying to fight God on who we are. And this is a perfect evidence that a part of us is very guilty and deserves condemnation, right? Because either they think we do, you saw how they projected their fear of guilt on us, and then we go back and we do the same thing. So we're just keeping in the dream. Does that help?
So I guess I would don't eat from the tree of good and evil.
Yes,
That'd be the
that's
same
the
kind of
symbolic part of the Bible where it says, once you started to decide things were good and evil, you got caught in a dream of duality. So that's, we ate of this idea of good and evil and our own judgment. Whereas, you know, this is just a dream, so we can wake up from this and go back to,
God never kicked us out of the garden.
no,
We left.
because we decided we wanted to determine what was good and bad and what was right and wrong and have our own little kingdom where we're the ruler. Sorry king, indeed. Isn't that what he calls us?
Yeah.